It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, Wiki, and you're checking out the Mixtape podcast. It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, and you're tuned into the Mixtape, y'all. I have a very special guest this evening, none other than Sizzlin Sonny.
Hey, say what?
I feel like I'm just saying the block is hot. The block. I feel like I'm. Yeah. I love it, man. How did you come up with the name Sizzlin Sonny?
Man, Sizzlin Sonny. So people know me back home from, Sonny D. That's what I go by, Sonny or whatever. So it's actually an acronym. Stands for Shine Until No One Needs You. So that's where the Sonny come from. And the Sizzlin, that just basically come from the passion of me wanting to cook or whatever. I used to want to be a chef growing up. And, hey, man, we bringing out high music as well.
I like it.
Yeah, so just combine together, two of my passions together, and, that's me.
Fuse them together. I love it. So, y'all, if y'all don't know, Sizzlin Sonny is from Dallas, Texas. Y'all know I'm from Texas. Shout out to all my Texas peeps. From San Antonio, I'm South Texas. But let me tell you, Dallas is like one of my favorite Texas cities. Like, I love me some Dallas. Yeah. Shout out to Dallas.
Really, that's what's up.
Man, how was it coming up, like, the music scene in Texas? Like, Texas has its own music scene, but a lot of it stems from Houston. Right. You got, like, Rap-A-Lot Records and all that. So how did that stem to, like, Dallas and y'all? Because y'all have a distinguished sound, too. Right. Yeah, like, when I was growing up, what was the group, man? I'm going to do something bad. Y'all, I know I'm a Christian, but, hey, I have a past, too.
Oh, that DSR.
Yeah, man. I used to, and it's a couple of them.
Yeah, DSR.
Yep.
Yeah, Big Tuck.
Yeah. Yep, see?
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Salute,
boom. I still rock that J. Yeah.
And the Chevy.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah,
ready. Yeah. Okay,
nah,
you know, from Texas.
Yeah. But yeah, like, it's totally different. Dallas and Houston, they kind of like more of the screwed and all that. We kind of like, in the boogie movement, that was really strong or whatever, like back in 2009 to 11.
Okay,
we had like the, we just party. It's like a party city, really,
It really is.
So that's basically, and now people like coming with like real life stories. It's definitely elevating because you got different artists. And,
absolutely.
It's just growing.
Absolutely. Who were some of your influences growing up, like from Dallas or Texas in general?
From Texas, like I said, Swisher House, definitely.
Yep, Swisher House, absolutely.
Yeah, we used to hit the Capitol back in the day.
I've been to the
sneak,
kid.
Skip school.
Ooh, I praise God that, in my day there were no cameras and there was no social media like it is now. Because, the Capitol was real.
Yeah, the Capitol
was real. Yes, sir, in college days. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. And then, but really, like, of course I grew up on the, the Texas art, but my influences really is Ludacris, Jadakiss, the Dipset, and stuff like that, like East Coast, because I kind of like the bars and it's like more swagger down south and stuff like that. So Ludacris, he had both.
He had both. He had the swag and he had the lyrics to go with it.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, Ludacris is underrated, man.
Yeah,
Ludacris is dope. I sit back sometime and listen. I was like, he was like almost ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Like, it's dope.
Cause like the baby,
you took the words out of my mouth. People are comparing him to the baby. You took the words. He
been on that like.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, the baby ain't doing so well right now, but then he's boycotted. He done retracted his statement, and he doubled down on his statement, retracted it. So man, when they start messing with your money, you like, all right.
Yeah.
Like you ain't performing here, you ain't performing there. You start to back down a tad bit, but now his personal life and his actions or his tactics, I should say. But yeah, they're definitely comparing him, the baby, to Ludacris too, like his style of music and all that. And what's that song? Yeah, Ball If I Want To or whatever. Yeah. Like he's creative in that way. I give him that. No, that statement was ignorant. But other than that, I'm gonna give it to the baby. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad. But yeah, I definitely understand. So, how did you get into music? Like, what started you getting into the grind of music?
Just getting into the music. When I was young or whatever, I love your mama, She kicked me out, and I went to go move. That's me. It was me, though.
Okay, you can admit it.
Yeah, definitely. So, I just went over there, and I guess it was a relief or whatever when I started, like, doing the music. So, I really kind of always had passion for the music because my uncle, He used to play the drums in the
That's
church, and I used to sing in the church too as
Really?
well.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom, she was like in the praise dance, and so I was like real in the church choir, all that type of stuff. So music kind of really always been there, you know. Like I said, my uncle, he played different instruments and all that type of stuff. So
it's always been in you.
It's always been there. Yeah.
So how did you go from like singing in church and all that to kind of transitioning to rap?
Well, so singing, people actually know me first from singing, you know.
I did notice in your tracks, let me retract a little bit, that you do sing and rap in your tracks. I did hear that.
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, they know me from the singing. Then, really, I used to just thought it was, like, kind of weak. You know, I used to be like, I ain't fit be no singer. I'm a street joker, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I can't be doing this, you know. So then I just started, you know, I was like, oh, I'm for the rap, you know, and all this. So I just kind of merged it like that. But then that was like, man, you need to sing too. Like, I've always just sung though, still though, you know.
Yeah.
Just serenade the, you know, the little girls.
I say you don't want to croon the ladies. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
You know
we got the ladies. Yeah. And then right. And that's just kind of came about, and I just kind of merged it together.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. So, the first thing is funny that you said that you started off in church, because the first thing I saw, I think it was like God First, something on your Instagram that made me like, I was like, okay, this is what's up. And then we were talking when we initially met the other day, and you were saying that you don't curse in your music, and I think that's so rare in these days. It's a rarity. Most artists I interview on the show are gospel artists or inspirational artists, but I like you that you're unique and that you don't curse in your music. Right. Has it always been that way, or was it some type of big event that changed your mind on that?
Yeah, no, it definitely hasn't always been that way. Really, I was really like, I had a flight to France. You know, I went to France, and there was some people behind me. And they was like, what do you do? I was the only black person on there. Like, yeah.
It was like, look, all this chocolate.
Yeah. So they were like, what do you do? I was like, I do music and everything. I was like, okay. So she basically like, she was telling me like 7 years ago that she had met Kanye, you know, and this was like kind of like, she didn't know who Kanye was, you know. And she was like, okay. And so she was like, I'm going to go ahead and get your autograph. But then she was like, hold on, can my kids listen to your music? So at the time, I had a song called Snazzy, and, you know, it didn't have no cursing in it or nothing like that, you know, because, like, and also it was a time, like, my mom, she started, like, critiquing my music, right? And I was like, dang, why you, like, I was like, man, why you listening to it?
Why you listening to this?
Dang,
go put some Bobby Blue Bland or something like that.
I'm like, man, so.
Right?
Yeah, right. So in respect of that, you know, I just kind of stopped all the way, and then I kind of seen the niche for me too. Nobody's doing that, you know. So that's gonna separate me from everybody. Then it allow me for doors to open everywhere.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's not no negativity behind it. It's already ready to be put up, you know. So that's kind of how I just kind of went, you know, forward, and yeah, that's how we doing it now.
I love it. Do you feel like that has opened doors for you since you stopped cursing in your music?
Yeah, it definitely has. Like, even with my speech, like, I be noticing, like, people be telling me, like, bro, you don't even be cussing like that. Like, you know, I mean, of course, I hear me or whatever. We gonna say the word. But, I just be talking. And, yeah, so, like, it definitely helped me with my speech and everything, you know. I mean, we coming from, you know, we tend to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah, it helped me able to converse and, yeah, just kind of speak, you know, in the rooms or whatever.
Yeah, articulate, you know it.
Right,
I love it, though. I love it because you don't miss any, and I'm old school, but you don't miss it like this. You don't lose any swag in your music. We still using this word. But they say it's the non-cursing for me. That's the new wave. But but I love it because if you're listening to it, it'll make you just stop and pause. Like, you jamming all the way through, and somebody could listen to the whole song and not even realize that there was no curse words in it, or there were no curse words in it. I love that. I think that you can inspire a generation with that. Like, you don't have to curse in your music. I mean, if cursing is your way of expressing yourself, I get it, but it's just to be the unnecessary cuss words for me. I'd be like, you put a B in there and an M in there and an F in there for no reason. Yeah. There was no expression in that. It wasn't the Queen Latifah. Who you calling her? It was more of you just talking. So I really, really, really appreciate that, and I hope it does inspire a generation that you don't lose any quote unquote cool points in your music. It's still dope. Like, your music is dope. So what's your newest single right now that we can look forward to?
It's called Greatness.
Hey.
You know, feel like everybody, I mean, put it like this: good is the enemy to great. I learned it from a
Say it
preacher,
one more
actually.
time.
Yeah,
Say it one
good
more
is the
time.
enemy to great. Because we kind of put ourselves as,
Do you say that in the song?
yeah, I do. I said it in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
So good is the enemy to great, man. And like me, I stopped saying good morning. I say great morning.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Because it's kind of putting a boundary on us. You know, greatness, like the Most High, He want us to be great at the end of the day. Like you could be great. That good is just, it's just third. That's mediocre, really. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's just basically what that song about. Just showing everybody that they can be great.
When you walk through the door, he's like, great morning.
Yeah, I love it. All right. Oh, come on.
Did he hear me say
Come on.
Really?
Yeah. What's the chorus to that song?
Get this understood, I'm better than good. You know you witnessing greatness. I started off from the pavement. You gotta feel me, this persuasive, yeah. All type of recipes, all type of seasoning. You know I'm sizzling, how that's some cage. We run it all when I'm racing. We run it all with no Reagan. Yeah.
Hey, see, man, you can play that on any platform. I love it. It's just talking
Right.
about greatness.
Yeah, just
It's
greatness.
talking about love and greatness. Our confidence comes from God, so our greatness comes from God because we're made in His image. I mean, you can just swip that in so
Yeah.
many ways. You better come on. You done preached the word and didn't even know it.
Hey. Really.
I mean, I love it. So, so you got a new project out. So is it a full new project or just a new single right now?
We starting with the single.
Okay,
Right now we
okay.
pushing the hula hoop. You know, that's
that's that little that's
Yeah.
like that Afro beat tone
Yeah,
that
the
had me.
Caribbean,
Yeah, I
yeah.
almost forget. Yeah. It was like, yeah, we outside in the water. I'm in Jamaica, Lord. I'm traveling again, Jesus. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that jams.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
that
appreciate
jams.
that. Yeah, we just trying to come in a different way. That, like, let's say that's Mr. H single feature me on there.
Oh yeah, Mr. A, shout out. We love your
Real
single.
reality.
Hey, right? That's that boy song.
Real reality, and like he the CEO of the Real Reality, and like I said,
Okay.
we linked up. He actually my cousin too.
Okay.
So it just it just love family or whatever, and we
love
just
it.
building it. And yeah, so Greatness is my single, and we're gonna come out with a project. It's gonna be called Mr. Reunion Tower. So Mr. Reunion Tower is basically my alias. We
Okay.
have the skyline of Dallas, and that's the ball basically.
Oh
that
yeah, I
kind of
was just in
distincts
Dallas.
it.
I saw the ball. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the only building. Well, that's what separates us from every other city. And it's a restaurant. It's like it's a museum as well.
Pretty
You
awesome.
can see the whole city. And basically, like me, just coming from that, it's not the tallest building, but it's the most unique. So me, I'm only 5'6", and I feel like I'm the biggest in the city.
Yeah, I love
you
it, man.
understand?
Shout out to the people under 5'7" because I'm a good 5'2.5".
Yeah.
So.
She said good.
It's like these haters in the building. You said something about haters in your song too.
Man.
Haters before you get your paper. Somewhere
I
else.
ain't even did everything I was.
Yeah,
I ain't
you
even
see?
did everything I said I was gonna do, and they already
Man,
hate.
we got haters in the studio, and it's his studio now. G Wade on the hate note. Oh man, I love it. But you're just so many things more than music though. So you cook, and don't you have a clothing line as well?
Well, no, not the clothing line. This is actually my cousin's.
Oh, well, okay, represent for the
Yeah,
cousin.
City Apparel.
Okay, oh,
Let me
represent
show
for him.
y'all.
Represent for him. Yeah, we're gonna hold it up to
So
the
we
camera.
got the Atlanta.
Oh, ATL
Yeah,
showed it?
it's all
Okay.
about the city made apparel. So
Hey,
then
you
we
got the Dallas on. Hey,
You know?
Texas, that's where I stay. Hey.
Yeah, so, but yeah, we definitely so I do fitness. I'm a personal trainer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we do the music, personal training, then the cooking. So I actually instruct a boot camp that I do on Saturdays, and like I was telling G Wade, I kind of brought it from out here because I was going through artist development and
Okay,
stuff like that.
yeah, that's
So that's basically just getting you prepared to get on big stages. Quadruple salute to Dominique Mitchell. He been doing it for like, I think like 28 years or something like that. So all the top artists that you can think of, they done went through that boot camp. You
That's
know?
awesome. And I think that's great because sometimes, I'm not saying everybody, but sometimes when I look at performances nowadays, it's kind of like performance is a lost art. You just get up and you just start hollering on the microphone like, no, this is not a performance. This is not a show. I came to see a show.
Right.
And so, but the big celebrities are still doing it. You can see that they're still going through these boot camps. They're still going through that. But you just go to a show, you're like, man, what? It is really a lost art. So I'm happy to know that they're still doing celebrity boot camps and coming up artists and artist development because it really does seem like a lost art. I think that's due to anybody can make an album right now. You can anybody, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Anybody can make an album in their bedroom, but then it's kind of like you lose the development part of it because you think that makes you an artist. But
Right.
there's so many different aspects to artistry, and I think everybody needs to know that. So can people sign up for it, or how do they get to it? Or is it exclusive?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
y'all,
exclusive.
it's exclusive,
Yeah,
y'all.
like,
Y'all better get to know them. Get to know
Yeah,
Sizzlin
like-
Sonny. It's exclusive.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're just trying to like, it's kind of like different workouts or whatever.
That's
You know, if
cool.
you
That's
coming to
cool.
get fit, we have workouts for that. But now, if you're just trying to get your lung collapse, yeah, you're gonna have to bring your ambulance with you, a couple your asthma pumps. Yeah, you know. But yeah, man, it's like I say, it's definitely. It's a great experience, though. You know, it'll definitely change you dramatically, your whole body. You're going to feel great.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, I absolutely love that. That's something that hopefully y'all keep that going because we need some more boot camps in the building. So what's next for Sizzlin Sonny? We got this album coming out. What's next for you?
Right now, we're just doing like we got a 30-city tour
Okay.
that we kind of setting up, you know.
Okay.
So we just finna go around there, promo. Get out there, get the excuse me, get the brand out there, and we just trying to rub shoulders, really. You know, like I mean, that's basically the pandemic then kind of slowed it down.
Come on now.
So we back outside.
Hey man, we back outside for now. I just need this Delta variant to stay inside. That's all I need. But cool. 30-city tour. Y'all doing anything virtual?
Virtual, we kind of planning it out. You know,
Yeah.
we're just gonna kind of see. We actually got an event coming up in September, because we have a podcast as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Reality Records,
Okay.
and it's the 50th show.
Oh,
So we doing
congratulations.
like a big old party and everything. So we got that coming up, and we just really working, man. Just trying pushing these singles, getting out there, getting the videos loaded up, so we could come with a massive push. So,
Yep. Y'all working and grinding, and I appreciate it. I mean, you've been doing. I done told something up. Don't charge me, G-Wade. No, but you've been working at this music thing for a while, but you've been grinding, and that's showing the consistency and it's showing the success that it's bringing. So I think what kind of word do you have for somebody who's been in the music industry, say 5-10 years? They don't feel like it's moving. They don't feel like it's pushing. What are some words you have for them?
You just believe in yourself, really. Like, that's really what it is. It's like when you change your mind frame, you really can do anything you want to do. Like, whatever you put your focus towards and go strong with it, I mean, it's going to pop for you. Like, really, like, people be, like, you're going to have obstacles. Life is a combine.
It is. Come on.
So, yeah, you're going to have different obstacles, but that's like the growing process. Like, you're going to rub shoulders, you're going to meet people here for a season and a reason, So things meant to be able to change. But, like, it's just all about faith, the believing. Like, I got an acronym for faith as well.
What's your acronym for faith?
It's forgive all individuals that hate.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Because, like, you
Boy, be preaching.
don't forget them.
Yeah,
You
right.
just forgive them. Yeah,
Right.
We acronymed up,
Right.
man. Yeah.
You have that copyrighted?
Hey, man,
Copyright
that's for
trademark.
everybody.
Now this message.
Y'all can- hey.
Somebody owns an idea.
But, yeah, forgive all individuals that hate. Because, like,
Love it.
if you forgive them, like, because you don't have to worry about them. You're not putting your faith in man. Like,
Right.
the Most
You're
High
not.
at the end of the day. So, like, it's just really all about believing, man. And it starts with you. Then everybody else is going to start believing when you start doing it. You see what I'm saying? It's just magnetic energy. Law of attraction, really.
I love it. It's so funny that you said that because the verse of the day is Colossians 3 says, make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Like, I woke
It's
up this
real.
morning
It's
and
like
read
we're
that.
playing
So
with-
it's just like,
Quit playing with our big
went
dog
together.
up there, man. Hey, y'all better quit playing with our big dog,
right,
man. Yeah.
Like, you preaching to a whole generation. The fact that you're in mainstream industry, but with that type of faith, and it's like you don't let anybody shift your faith.
Yeah.
You about to make a stand. blessed, man. I'm happy I knew you. You know, I'm just happy I know you. But yeah, absolutely. So you've also got this partnership with Sony Records, right?
Right.
And that's also, so you're A&R for Sony.
A&R as well.
Man, that's awesome. So are you looking for artists right now, or?
Not right now. Like the last 2 years, I didn't like sign like 12 different artists.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we came out with like 2 compilation albums. You know, it's actually on the platforms too. Y'all can check it out.
How can we check out the albums?
It's called Docudrama, Life Show Docudrama.
Okay.
Yeah, so I basically wanted to put it's like a documentary mixed with drama and music all together. You know, so yeah, the docudrama got lost somewhere. But it's supposed to be together. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's basically what we're doing. Cause like I say, it's a life show.
Okay.
You know, that's what it's all about, showing your life through in your type of way on whatever you want to do. You know, and yeah, so we signed the artists, and right now I'm just kind of focused on me because I took like 2.5 years off just doing that. You know, trying to get the artists out. Quadruple salute to every artist that we done signed and everything, and future artists as well. So yeah, basically I'm just in my artist mode right now.
Yeah, I love it though. I'm loving your artist mode. Listen to your songs the other day. I was like, he has something. Like, this is something for everybody can listen to. My mama can listen to it. My uncle can listen to it. So can my little cousin. So I'm loving your music, and not just because there's no cursing, but the music is actually really good too. And it's something that I'm like, cause some of this new music, I ain't gonna lie, y'all know I'm old school. I'm like, what is happening here? I don't know. Well, young man, what did you just say? Young lady, huh? Like, I would want to clutch my pearls. But no, your music is really good, and I'm looking forward to what God has for you. Tell everybody how to go get your new music, how to follow you on all social media platforms.
Hey, Sizzlin Sunny, that's Sizzlin without the G _SUNNY. Again, Sizzlin, SIZZLIN _Sunny on all platforms. Y'all can just type it in. Sizzlin Sunny, the one and only, man.
Sizzlin Sunny. And man, so you gotta show him your haircut. Cause y'all, I saw him, didn't know he was from Dallas. And then I saw the back of his head. I said, that, and he said Dallas. I said, that boy from Dallas. I already know. I was like, I already know he from Texas. I love it, y'all know.
Man.
And you know.
D-Town shade,
yeah,
you know.
hey, what is it called?
D-Town shade.
Let them know.
Man.
Yeah, you already know. If you from Texas, it's a Texas thing. You already know. Texas, we have our own swag and our own flavor. Y'all, it's Sizzlin Sunny. It's your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic. Y'all be blessed. Wiki, the Mixtape Podcast with your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic.